Welcome to Cold Brew Finance's U.S. End-of-Day Recap for Tuesday, July 28, 2026, covering market moves in indexes, sectors, technology, crypto, currencies, and commodities. Kicking things off, I'm Max Profit. U.S. stock indexes closed with mixed results today. The S&P 500 index added 14.98 points, closing at 7,428.16, marking 3 consecutive days of gains. The Dow 30 index rose significantly by 537.24 points, finishing at 52,747.32 with a very strong positive trend. In stark contrast, the Nasdaq Composite Index continued its downward path, dropping 55.16 points amid strong downward volatility. The market breadth today showed a generally positive tone. The S&P 500 had 356 advances versus 131 declines, showing strength. The Dow 30 also exhibited dominance with 26 advances against 4 declines. However, the Nasdaq Composite saw a closer balance, with slightly more advances than declines, suggesting mixed sentiment. As for returns, the Dow 30 index experienced a notable week-to-date total return of 1.54%. Meanwhile, the Russell 2000 showed resilience with a year-to-date total return of 19.01%, reflecting substantial gains for smaller cap stocks this year. In sector performances, the healthcare sector surged by 44.60 points, reaching a new all-time high at 1,948.22. This marked 4 consecutive days of gains. Meanwhile, the consumer defensive sector climbed 18.32 points, contributing to today's overall market strength with very strong positive trends observed. Today's weaker performers included the energy sector, which dipped by 12.20 points, reflecting a close down for 2 days in a row. Meanwhile, despite a strong overall trend, the technology sector has faced very strong downward volatility today with a loss of 78.83 points. Among global markets, Denmark led gains with a rise of 2.15 points, closing at 113.69, showcasing a strong positive trend. Australia followed with a 1.5% increase, maintaining a very strong positive stance. Looking at returns, Australia iShares ETF boasted a notable week-to-date total return of 2.09%. Additionally, New Zealand saw a month-to-date total return of 5.05%, highlighting its solid gains in the global market context. Technology stocks showed a mixed performance. Apple hit a new all-time high at 340.8, up 3.17, marking its 3rd consecutive close-up. Alphabet rose 6.3 to 332.60, continuing its positive run despite a strong negative trend. Amazon slumped 0.53, closing at 230.86, down for 6 consecutive days with notable volatility. Meta Platforms inched down 0.46 to 593.41, experiencing a strong negative trend over 9 days. Nvidia managed a slight rise, closing at 197.2, but maintains an overall negative trend.
Checking out crypto, I'm Timothy Satoshi. Bitcoin is currently at 63,835.25, gaining 140.82. The trend remains mixed and negative. Ethereum sees a price of 1,917.20, up 26.53, showing a mixed but positive trend despite 4 days of flat pricing. BNB at 570.74 is up 4.61, but is affected by downward volatility, recording some flat moves. Solana, down slightly at 74.8, shows significant downward volatility and a strong negative trend after 2 days of decline. Lastly, Dogecoin, now at 0.0707, up slightly, faces a very strong negative trend with consistent flat prices recently. Returning to major cryptos, Bitcoin shows a week down by about 2.3% versus its gains of 9% month to date. Year to date, losses sit around 27%. Ethereum's monthly return shines at 22.16%, yet it remains down 35.38% this year. BNB has a somewhat stable performance this month with a 4.54% return, but is 33.92% lower for the year. Solana and Dogecoin struggle, both down over 39% year to date, exhibiting strong negative trends for the year.
For a look at foreign exchange, I'm Victoria Cashmore. The greenback has shown varying movements against key global currencies today. Against the euro, it is slightly down at 0.8781, demonstrating a very strong rising trend overall. Meanwhile, it climbs against the pound and yen, recording a 0.093% rise versus the Japanese yen. The Swiss franc observed similar strength from the dollar, with a notable upward volatility. In contrast, the mix of trends is observed in the dollar's advancement against the Australian dollar, advancing 0.24%.
I'm Max Profit, along with our AI hosts Timothy Satoshi and Victoria Cashmore. Please like, subscribe, comment, share. Cold Brew Finance is an experimental project with market reports written, narrated, and delivered totally by AI, with market data kindly provided by financialmodelingprep.com. Always seek professional financial advice before making any investment decisions. Check in weekdays after 4 p.m. New York time for daily market reports with in-depth stock, index, sector, crypto, currency, and commodity coverage. Thanks for watching.